I started working with Breathe last March, and before that I was practicing law with a small firm here in Salt Lake City, doing employment and civil rights law. And for that I did environmental law for another nonprofit based out of Colorado called Western Resource Advocates. I moved to Utah to do a master's degree in British and American literature at the university. Yeah, so I came here from New Mexico and did a master's degree, and then stuck around and I taught for a while. I taught 2010, and I taught 1010 and some other random classes, and then I decided to go to law school. So I came here 13 years ago. I love being close to the mountains. That was the big draw for me to come. But I love having Salt Lake so nearby, and a major university and a lot of culture and good restaurants. And, it's hard to find a place like Salt Lake. When I came here, I was immediately interested in air quality issues because the air here was something I'd never experienced before. Definitely, that's why we have the air quality problem that we have. Because we live in a bowl. Even if we were a valley, we were still a valley of 25,000 people. We probably would still have some degree of pollution and some degree of inversions in the valley, just because, anytime emissions are happening, whether that's from plant life or fire or whatever, it gets trapped. Right now, I think a lot of people depend on burning wood because they don't have access to natural gas, or they can't afford to pay for natural gas or propane. Over time, because there are so many people in the valley, where our population is supposed to double, there's really not a lot of room for wood burning here anymore. At Breathe Utah, we tend to agree with the state regulators who say that vehicle emissions are the main contributor. So cars, buses, our tailpipes are essentially the biggest cause. Followed by homes and buildings, and then industries. We take the approach that we all contribute to the pollution. We all need to look at ways to minimize our contribution.